In the year 1970, tragedy struck the campus of Kent State University in Ohio. Protests against the Vietnam War had been escalating, and on May 4th, tensions reached a breaking point. The Ohio National Guard called in to control the demonstrations, fired on unarmed student protesters, resulting in the deaths of 4 students and injuring several others. This event shocked the nation and highlighted the deep divisions surrounding the Vietnam War. The Kent State shooting became a symbol of the anti-war movement, sparking further protests across the country and leaving a lasting impact on the collective memory of America. In the year 1971, facing economic challenges and rising inflation rates, President Richard Nixon made a significant decision that would reshape the global financial landscape. On August 15th, he announced the end of the United States' adherence to the gold standard monetary policy. Under this policy, the U.S. dollar would be directly linked to a specific amount of gold, providing stability to the currency. Nixon's decision meant that the U.S. dollar would no longer be convertible into gold, marking the beginning of the modern fiat money system. This move had profound implications for the global economy and set the stage for a new era of international monetary relations. The year 1972 marked the beginning of a political scandal that would shake the foundations of the American presidency. The Watergate scandal unfolded when 5 men were arrested for breaking into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate office complex in Washington, D.C. As investigations progressed, it became clear that the break-in was part of a larger conspiracy involving illegal activities orchestrated by members of President Richard Nixon's administration. The subsequent cover-up and revelations of presidential involvement led to widespread public outrage and ultimately culminated in Richard Nixon's resignation in 1974. The Watergate scandal remains a defining moment in American history, underscoring the importance of transparency and accountability in government. After years of conflict in the Vietnam War, 1973 brought a glimmer of hope for peace. On January 27th, the Paris Peace Accords were signed, signaling the end of U.S. military involvement in Vietnam. The agreement aimed to achieve a ceasefire and facilitate the withdrawal of U.S. troops. However, the peace was short-lived as fighting between North and South Vietnam resumed, leading to the fall of Saigon in 1975 and the reunification of Vietnam under communist rule. While the Paris Peace Accords did not fully resolve the conflict, they marked a significant milestone in the winding down of America's involvement in the Vietnam War. In 1974, baseball history was made when Hank Aaron, a legendary player for the Atlanta Braves, surpassed Babe Ruth's long-standing home run record. On April 8th, in front of an excited crowd, Aaron hit his 715th home run, breaking the record that had stood for over 39 years. This achievement not only showcased Aaron's remarkable talent and consistency as a player, but also carried significant cultural and social significance. As an African-American athlete breaking a revered record in a sport deeply rooted in America's history, Hank Aaron's accomplishment became a symbol of progress and resilience. In the summer of 1975, a new kind of terror hit the silver screens as Jaws was released. Directed by Steven Spielberg and based on Peter Benchley's novel, the film revolved around a great white shark terrorizing the fictional town of Amity Island. Jaws became a massive blockbuster, setting new standards for the horror and thriller genres and popularizing the concept of the summer blockbuster. The film's iconic theme music and gripping storytelling captivated audiences worldwide, leaving a lasting impact on cinema and ensuring that beachgoers would think twice before entering the water. In the humble beginnings of a garage in Cupertino, California on April 1, 1976, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne co-founded Apple Computer Incorporated. Little did they know that their venture would go on to revolutionize the technology industry and reshape the world as we knew it. Initially producing home-built personal computers, Apple quickly gained traction with its innovative products, eventually introducing the iconic Macintosh and a wide range of devices that would change the way people interacted with technology. Today, Apple Inc. stands as one of the world's most valuable and influential companies with a profound impact on modern technology and consumer culture. In 1977, the world of entertainment was forever transformed with the release of the Atari 2600, the first commercially successful home video game system. Developed by Atari, the console allowed players to experience video games in the comfort of their living rooms. Games like Pong and Space Invaders captivated players of all ages, establishing video gaming as a popular pastime and laying the groundwork for the vibrant gaming industry we know today. The Atari 2600's success marked a new era of interactive entertainment and set the stage for the development of numerous iconic games and consoles in the years to come. Tragedy struck in Jonestown, Guyana on November 18, 1978, when over 900 members of the People's Temple, led by Jim Jones, died in a mass murder-suicide. The cult members were lured to the remote settlement under the guise of a utopian community, but were subjected to a life of control and manipulation. Congressman Leo Ryan's visit to investigate reports of human rights abuses led to violence, resulting in the deaths of Ryan and several others. In the aftermath, Jones ordered his followers to ingest a cyanide-laced drink, leading to the largest loss of American civilian lives in a single non-natural event until September 11. The Jonestown tragedy stands as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the vulnerability of those caught in the grip of a charismatic leader. In 1979, the United States experienced its worst nuclear accident at the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant in Pennsylvania. On March 28, a partial meltdown occurred in one of the plant's reactors, releasing a small amount of radioactive gas into the atmosphere. Although the incident didn't cause immediate harm to the surrounding population, it heightened public concerns over the safety of nuclear energy. The 3 Mile Island accident had a profound impact on the nuclear power industry, leading to increased scrutiny, safety reforms, and a shift in public perception over nuclear energy as a viable and safe source of electricity.